Me busca Helen. Rubia. Por Helen lo he visto. Rubia. Uno nuevo.
This other person doesn't exist. I don't know what the blonde wig is, but it could be anything. Have you looked at the cat flap?
¿Peluca? Es que están saliendo 200.000 palabras. Peluca. Me busca peluca. Siete. Y 3 sin ver.
A wig? You mean... What type of wig? No, I've never worn a wig. What kind of wig?
¿Otra vez lo mismo?
This was about 9. I went round and she was waiting for me. She was furious and so angry, the kind of anger you can only have towards yourself. We screamed at each other, argued, cried, we fought. I hit her back, left a bruise. I had my wig on from performing and she tore it off. Eventually we grew tired of fighting and I left.
Actuaciones. No. Diario, no, ¿qué era? El regalo que le hizo. Espejo. 11 entradas y solo puedo ver 2.
The mirror. I can't remember. I put it somewhere safe. Upstairs, I think. I haven't looked at it since. Silverleaf? No. He normally silvers them properly. This mirror, it's supposed to look antique. The reflection isn't as good. It's the perfect mirror for someone who doesn't like to look at their own reflection.
Plata o plomo. Vídeo nuevo.
Look, on his clothes, that would make sense. He made it by hand. I mean, he brushes the silver onto the glass. It's not how they make mirrors these days. I mean, he made the mirror and he gave it to me.
Cristal, creo que ponía. Cristal, no crital. 5 entradas, vale. Tengo que ver 2.
No, he doesn't have any tattoos. He has a scar down here near his stomach, past his hip.
Cicatriz.
Cut himself with some glass. That was before, a long time ago. He looks just like the photo. He's not got his glasses on here though. He takes them off with the camera.
Gafas.
But he needs them to see properly, you know. He has to read a newspaper or a menu in a restaurant. Not book so much, or watching TV. He likes TV.
Llevaba gafas, parece.
His body didn't look real. And his throat. It looked like his throat had been cut.
Pero no estaba desaparecido.
And I didn't see his glasses. There's these thick glasses. He doesn't always wear them.
aquí. Final. 8 y 4, 9.
Yes, like a story. A beginning, a middle, and an end. Okay. I parked up on the street. It was busy, so I had to park down the end of the road. Walked up, knocked on the door, no answer. I took my keys out of my bag and unlocked the door. The main lock was unlocked. You can tell because the key doesn't turn when you try to turn it to the left. I walked in. Simon's coat wasn't on the peg. I couldn't see his shoes in the shoe rack. I shouted out. I walked straight into the kitchen because he usually sits in there to have a cup of tea and read his paper, but he wasn't there. I touched the kettle, it was cold. I looked quickly in the living room, nothing. So I walked upstairs to the bedroom and he wasn't there. I didn't search for him because it was pretty clear he wasn't there. I had a shower. The phone rang whilst I was in the shower. I didn't answer it. I think it was Eric. Then I was just exhausted. So I lay down on the bed and I fell asleep, though I didn't mean to. I woke up a couple of hours later and I was surprised to see no one in the bed next to me. And then I remembered where I was and what had happened. That's when Eric called again. This time I spoke to him. Then I called Doug and Eleanor.
Oh,
and then I decided to come and see you. Eleanor?
Doug, otro nombre.
1984 was an awful year in the end. We were living at Doug and Eleanor's. I lost the baby at the end of spring and my parents died in the summer. It was a hot summer, a heat wave. So when they discovered the bodies, it was just awful. Because of the circumstances, them dying together like that, they brought in a lot of police. A forensic entomologist. I had to look that up. Because of the heat. It's just awful. Okay. I parked up on the street. It was busy, so I parked down the end of the road.
Te lo he visto ya, ¿no? Sí. Doug. Vamos a ver estos tres que han visto.
I've been round to Doug and Eleanor's and they're very worried. I feel sorry for them. I got a job to contribute, you know. Doug knew someone and I got a job as a dinner lady at the primary school. They said it didn't matter if I could cook or not, just don't poison the kids. So you see, it's always been complicated between me and Simon. It's never just been the two of us, there's always been pressure. I hoover, I dust every week, maybe less. I once asked Eleanor how often I should dust and she said, if people ask, tell them you do it once a week, but every few weeks is okay. I think she was just trying to make me feel better. I mean, when I was there, she was hoovering every day, you know, ran an ordered house. You know how that generation is, putting on a brave front. She has secret stashes of cigarettes. Doug doesn't even know she smokes. When I was there, I saw her. She has these sort of porcelain vases, ornamental, next to the Reader's Digest books. Cigarettes inside. And she still has them. I mean, last time I was there, I looked in a vase. There was a fresh pack. I mean, all those years of marriage, and she still has a secret like that.
Forense.
Well, fine, considering. I got back into the house today, and that was weird, knowing your people had been there through my things. It's like I've been burgled. Only worse, obviously. I don't know. I haven't looked in the cellar yet. They sent a cleaner in, as good as new, he said. But they had to throw some stuff out. Couldn't get the blood out.
Sangre.
And I'm still waiting to hear from the coroner so we can get a date set for the funeral. It's going to be a cremation.
Funeral.
So...
Vamos a buscar casa. Me ha dejado este vídeo varias palabritas buenas, creo yo. 37. Y dos nuevas.
Sure. Yes, of course, if that would help. Will you phone the house to let me know when you want to come round? Then I can make sure that I'm there. He has a wallet, a huge, silly thing.
Cartel.
Leather, real leather, I think. He packs it full of stuff, business cards, receipts, lottery tickets. He always carries it in his back pocket. I think that's why he's got a bad back. You know. Offsets the discs. I haven't seen it, so he must have it on him. He always takes it out of his back pocket before, when he comes in, if he's in the house.
He buscado casa, ahora vamos a buscar bodega. Que bodega parece que es interesante. 4 entradas y 3 no he visto.
It was after dinner. I'd spoken to Sam's parents on the phone. I looked up for an early night and I suddenly had this thought. I think it was something his mum had said. She'd been speaking about old stuff, sad stuff, about when we lived there, about the baby. There's some boxes in the cellar, nursery stuff we never needed and I never had the heart to throw out. I suddenly remembered that when I'd looked down there the week before, those boxes, that pile was in the wrong place. I went cold all over. I went down there with a torch and went straight to the back, and that's when I saw the bin bags. Pulled them open, saw the body.
Cuerpo. Basura.
I screamed and that's when I called the police. No. The whole thing was wrong. The bags, I think they were from our kitchen, you can probably check that. We never go into the cellar. It's just a place we put things we don't need. Dad used to grow mushrooms there. The bags were taped up. I think it was parcel tape, but I think it was ours.
Cinta adhesiva. ¿El cuerpo estaba en la bodega con bolsa? ¿Qué coño pasaba ahí?
It happened very quickly. We hardly had to talk to each other. We agreed almost silently. The baby was what mattered. We'd help each other. We cleaned up. We bagged up the broken mirror, her clothes. They're gone. We took him down to the cellar. We knew we had an alibi, and we wanted the body to be found later. We wanted to have suspicion on us, so we could then disprove it. rather than have it linger. Better to keep the body in the house than risk being seen with it. The watch, that was my touch, to make sure the alibi stuck.
What the fuck? Y otra vez el tío está reflejándose. What the fuck? Cuerpo. Dos. Nueva.
The bruise. I have a really fast metabolism, so stuff like that just comes and goes. I don't know if there's much more that I can tell you that I haven't already told the other policemen. I found the body. Simon never cheated on me. He was devoted to me, and I was devoted to him. Nothing in life is easy. We were good to each other. Life isn't a fairy tale. You do what you can.
Vamos a ver, basura. Vale. Bebé, con tilde. 17 entradas con bebé y 3 que no he visto aún.
We couldn't afford our own place. Simon dropped out of school, went full-time at the Glaziers. That was Eric's generosity. We moved in with his mum and dad. They had a spare room for us and the baby, if it came. It was a nice change, time to myself, living there for those months, full of hope. No, I lost the baby. I had a miscarriage at 8 months. We carried on living at Simon's parents until, well, it was only a few months after.
Pero perdió el bebé, está embarazada.
Yes. It was a shock to him. I mean, we never thought it was possible. I don't know what he... I mean, I hadn't decided whether to keep the baby. I wasn't really ready to talk to him about it.
Bueno. Vamos a ver. Reloj. No, coartada. Ya lo he visto. Reloj. También lo he visto. Vamos a ir tachando. Mira, cristalero. No me acuerdo. Vale, vale. 3 sin ver.
A mobile phone? Yeah. Well, they have one for the Glaziers, but it's only for work.
Trabajo.
I can't remember the number. Oh, it's in the kitchen. I saw it plugged into its charging cradle.
Base de carga muy noventero, sí señor.
Diane is really nice. She helps out at the Glaziers, organises the Christmas party, that sort of thing. They have 2 kids, really sweet kids. She used to look out for me when I worked there. I did. Well, we met when we were 17, both working at the Glaziers.
Trabajo. 2 me aparecen por aquí.
No. I'm not sure what strange would be, but he hasn't been acting odd. He's been busy at work, but nothing too stressful. haven't been into work. I guess I've just been waiting, ready to hear from you, hear from my husband.
Marido. Quizá con marido salga algo nuevo. Tres vídeos nuevos de 7. No se puede mover, ¿no? Subtítulos, filtro de reflejos. Uy. Bueno, vamos a dejarlo tipo FMV de los 90.
When you suspect someone of murdering their husband.
Asesinato. Esto primero.
I thought it made me sound suspicious. It's not a normal thing to do, to drive to the other end of the country. I wanted to keep it simple. I knew it was stupid not to tell you everything. Saying I spent the night in Glasgow when my husband went missing, I thought it would, distract you from what was important. It's different now. Now he's... It was supposed to be a secret. Just because Simon is dead doesn't mean I have to give up all his secrets. It doesn't have anything to do with what happened to Simon.
Muerto.
No one murdered my husband because he cheated his expenses for a romantic weekend in Oxford.
Los vídeos nuevos.
It's all that matters, really. The baby. Simon's dead, but the baby, that's how he will live on. Our baby.
¿Pero han tenido el bebé? ¿No lo han tenido? Voy a probar a ver este vídeo con el filtro de reflejo.
Rehearsed? You ask me the same question, you'll get the same answer. Is that your evidence?
Prueba.
Of course I thought about what happened then. It's all I've thought about. My husband is dead.
Así es más... Me gusta más de esta manera. Ahí. Se refleje mi careto. Bueno.
Bruce? Oh, yeah, no, it's nothing. I was going through the top cupboard in my kitchen and the chair slipped and I kind of hit the door with my face. I mean, it hurt like hell.
¿No tenía un puto tatuaje en el brazo derecho? Añadir excepción. Creo que había uno que tenía un tatuaje aquí. Recuerdo haberlo visto. Vale, cocina no. Vamos a ir tachando palabras. Teléfono. Vale, con tilde. Vale, por teléfono la he visto toda. Vale, llave. 3 nuevas.
Yeah, I had to let myself in. The door locks if it swings too.
Otro de cuatro.
Yes, I always pull it shut and then lock the bigger lock with the key.
Cerradura.
No, I don't think it was. I turned the key but it was already unlocked.